is Ngọc Duy Nguyễn. Today in this video I will demo my Bing application. So in the Python code there are some few function. So the first function is Bing. The Bing function is one of the main function. It takes two arguments. The first one is count. Is specify how many times that we send a packet we send and receive a packet from hosts, and the timeout is the maximum of time that we wait for receiving packets. One is 1 second. So after the timeout, if we didn't receive any packets, we will bring the requested timeout. So we specify the host that we want to send the packet to in the code. So here, for example, the www.google.com, we have to use the socket get host by name to get the IP address of the hosts, and then we create the sockets. AF-INET is we use the IPv4 version, IP version 4, and we use the raw socket to send the ICMP packets, and here we use ICMP protocol. So the number of bytes will be received as the length of react packet. So let's move to another function. One of important function in this code is checksum. So checksum is used to ensure the data integrity. It ensure that the receive packet and the send packet and receive packet had to match. So first we have to divide the data, which is presented in bytes, into many parts, and each byte have 16 bits long. And then we use the for loop to flush these parts together, and also to make sure that because checksum is only allowed 16 bits, so if the sum has more than 16 bits, we have to wrap around. And after that, after we add together all of the parts properly, the final step is one complement that we in the checksum, 1 become to 0 and 0 become to 1. So after this stage, we have to navigate to the react packets. So the react packet take the sequence number, type equal to 8. So it means that this is equal request. So type equal to 8 mean request, and 0 mean reply. So this one is request. Code 0, we don't need the code here. Checksum 0, I will explain later to you. So here is the header. We create the header by take advantage of the library struct back. So the checksum here is 0. So why it is 0? Because initially we don't know the checksum of the header and the payload as well. So we have to create a temporary header to calculate the checksum. So here I add the data into the payload. For example, it's equal to 5 divided by we calculate the checksum by add the header and payload, and then once we have the checksum, we create a new header. This is we use the checksum calculated by the checksum function here. Here is actually the header we need, and then we return the total bytes of the new header and the payload. Next one is we send the ping to a host. So first we have to create a packet using the create packets that we just discussed previously. And then one of the important thing is that we have to determine the send time, the time that we send the packet, because it will be used for calculating the round trip time. So we use the socket to send the socket to the host IP and return the send time, the time that we send the packet. Yeah. And finally, receive ping. So receiving here is received. We use this. We take advantage of the select library to check that if we receive any packets. So if receive 0 equal to none, it means that we didn't receive any we didn't receive any packets, so we return none. So once the result is known in the ping application, if the result is known, we will bring the requested timeout. And if we receive packet, we will extract a packet. We use silent socket, receive from, and the ICP header. We have to calculate the round trip as well. So receive time bar. So we have the receive time, so we can calculate the round trip is equal to receive time. And also remember to multiply to 1000, because the time is will be represented into million seconds. So we have to multiples to 1000 to make it become seconds. And TTL is the eighth byte of the received packets. Then we use struct unpack to get the following fields from the packets. And finally, we have to check if we actually receive the echo reply. So the echo reply is 0. And then we return the number of bytes, the IP address of the host, the sequence number, TTL and RTT. So we use. So finally, let we run the program. Yeah. So we go to the terminal, because we use the raw socket. So we have to bring from the roots. We cannot bring directly in the Visual Studio Code. So here I use, for example, here I will bring to like facebook.com. So yeah, we have to input the password. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, so we let's change the host name like Google. Wait for a little bit. Yeah, and then we run it again. This will ping to Google now. Yeah, so let's another host like YouTube. Yeah, so if finally let's set another one, Facebook. Yeah, so we can bring to like different hosts, and this is the that is the end of my video demo showcasing my Ping application can functioning properly. So if you have any questions, just comment below. I willing to answer all of them. Thank you.